Hi everyone, it's Veronica and I'm here with the project share. On yesterday, I did a video telling you that I was joining sewgoodall's Finish It Friday challenge, and sewgoodall is Audrey. And what she's challenging us to do is to pull out those unfinished projects and get them finished during the month of September. I showed a little mini album that I made using the Prima Lyric paper that I had not embellished. I had assembled the actual album but hadn't done the embellishments. So I'm here today to share with you that I have put the embellishments on it. It's finished. Yay! And thank you all for sending me those wonderful happy thoughts so I could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's jump right in and see what I've done with the album. And I did have quite a few of the, well, not quite a few, some of the embellishments that went along with the paper line. So that was quite helpful. The flowers that you're going to see are Wild Orchid Crafts and also some Prima flowers from the Almanac collection. And then there's a few others that were Prima. But here it is. And if you remember, this was done with paper bags. And it opens like so, each page. So you can put pictures or journaling. And I'm thinking about going back on this side of each page and placing some kind of a little die cut for journaling. Let me know what you think about that, or just leave it as is. But again, it's finished. That was just a random thought I had. Okay, on the front, I used some Wild Orchid Crafts leaves. These are Prima flowers. And this was one of the embellishments. And here I like the paper because it says remembering these special moments. And that's what this little embellishment here says, this little vintage piece. So I thought that that was pretty cool. And I also included a clock face that was that I cut this from the actual paper collection, layered it with a doily, and pretty much everything here is popped up. I didn't do anything to the insides because that's where I was leaving it for photos and for the journaling. Okay, on the next page, I pretty much left this one blank. I just love this paper. And just added a couple of Wild Orchid Crafts flowers. And here you can add a bigger photo. On the next page, find little things everywhere, don't you? Little glue strings. Okay, here I cut a piece of paper from the collection and glued it down, added some bling and some black lace. Here, another flower. This is a Tim Holtz ticket. And all of the distressing, the ink distressing, is the Black Soot ink by Tim Holtz. And this was one of those memento pieces that I found at Tuesday morning. And I'm not going to open the inside of each because they're pretty much all the same, except the paper is slightly different. Okay, here, I moved my finger a little bit too much right there. Okay, here, I just put this here. It may not stay, but I just used flour, layered it with one of the buttons from the collection, and this is some paper tray ink twine. Glue that down, and you can actually, and I guess I put this here so you would know that you could insert a photo here and another one there. On the next page, I used a Prima wooden piece, and I had a resin piece that I glued on top, inked the edges with the black soot, and here this one would open like that. So that wooden piece keeps it closed. And I didn't do anything else. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I did. This lace piece here, this sticker, these were from the Dollar Tree. The next page, I just added butterflies. This was a butterfly from the collection. Added some bling trim here. And these butterflies were punched using a Martha Stewart punch. These pieces, wooden pieces here, are recollections. Just glued those on. And you can just put a photo there. On the next page, I cut this little banner from the paper collection and popped it up just a little bit because I just figure when it closes, it's going to flatten it out anyway. And just add some bows and left all of this open for a bigger photo. And on this last page, I did some Prima flowers and Prima wooden leaves. And on the back side, I had the music notes from the collection. This was one of the embellishments, so I just added those since there were musical notes on the back page. So that is my album. Now, I did tie ribbon on these rings, but I didn't like the way that looked. So if you have a suggestion of anything that I could put there, please let me know. But that is my album. It is finished. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Audrey, again for the challenge. And thank you, everyone, for your encouragement and for watching. Have a great weekend. Happy crafting.